All righty, and you just mentioned that Middle Tennessee Christian score. The head coach for the Middle Tennessee Christian Cougars joins us on the Keith Nunley Nationwide Insurance Hotline. Coach Fred Shambaugh goes up to Joe Burns and gets the big win. And Coach Shambaugh, congratulations on the good start for the year.
Thank you very much.
You guys, you had you kind of had this game circled as a very important game, a good measuring stick. What do you know about your team now coming out of this game that you did not know going into the game?
Well, you know what? Last year, Joe Burns was really physical. We were expecting a physical ball game, and we challenged our kids to do it, and they didn't. So it was exciting to see our kids meet that challenge. And Joe Burns is extremely well coached. Program with a lot of tradition, a lot of history, outstanding coaching, outstanding players, and so whenever you can get away, come away with a win in Joe Burns, at Joe Burns, is fantastic for our kids.
We're talking to Fred Shambaugh, the head coach for the Middle Tennessee Christian Cougars. I know it's a team win. I know that there's a lot of unsung heroes in the game. Talk about some of the players that made this win possible. Maybe not the biggest stats, maybe not the best the highlight reel moves, but the kids that really did the job that you couldn't have got this win without them.
You know what? It's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but Andrew McConnell was our running back, and they were keying on him, and so he just got pounded, and it was an option. It's option, and so our quarterback kept keeping the ball, and Joe Beck had a huge night, but it was largely in part because McConnell was willing to carry out his fakes and get hit. So it's stuff like that. We also had Jackson Green, who's a freshman wideout that just had some amazing catches, and our O-line, our pass protection was fantastic all night. Our quarterback had all the time in the world to throw. So it was a good night for a lot of our younger players and some of our older players as well.
When you get a win like that over a team that expected to be at the top of the region, it's got to give you confidence. I don't want you to look too far ahead, but Middle Tennessee Christian, a 34-13 win over Joe Burns tonight. You had to feel a little bit. You had some opportunity before the final whistle to be proud of your kids, didn't you?
Yeah, and the big thing was, this was a huge game, and we knew it was going to be a huge game, and so our kids responded to that, and that's huge, because you could just circle it on the calendar like you mentioned earlier, and you just knew, okay, here's the challenge, and being an away game too, it was fun to see our kids meet that challenge.
Dennis Weaver, Eric Keith on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show, talking to Middle Tennessee Christian head coach Fred Shambaugh.
All right, Coach. Again, congratulations on the win this week. You're going to be hosting Monterey and have a chance to go 3-0 in the region already. I mean, how important is this next game coming up?
You know what? Monterey's another game that we scheduled. Circled on a schedule. It's one of those games where we didn't feel like we put our best effort for it last year, and so as this team has matured and it's gotten older, it's really a team that we've been looking forward to. So we know they're well coached. We know they have really, we went to a lineman challenge with them, and their linemen did really, really well. So we know we have our hands full, especially in this region. You don't get a week off, but our kids are excited about it. We're excited to get back to work on Monday.
Well, I think Monterey snuck up on you last year, didn't they?
They did, and we had some injuries, and we made some mistakes, and it cost us a ball game. And it's something that kind of sits in your stomach until you get that shot at them again next year, and we're going to get that shot Friday night.
There you go, and you got plenty of motivation. You can circle the score, or write it on everything, and write it on every one of your practice plans next week. Buddy, good. Enjoy this weekend. Enjoy the win. Enjoy the ride home, and we'll talk to you real soon. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, that is Fred Shambaugh, head coach at Middle Tennessee Christian. Good guy.